For centuries, they stood as symbols of power, bastions against invasion, and centers of medieval life. The castle. Not just a castle, but a fortress, a community, a testament to human ingenuity in the face of relentless warfare. These structures dominated the landscape, dictating trade routes and influencing political alliances. Their sheer size and imposing presence served as a constant reminder of the Lord's power and the kingdom's might. In a world defined by conflict, control meant survival, and control often meant control of the castell. From the mighty keeps of England, with their towering stone walls, to the fortified cities of Italy, with their complex systems of defenses, these structures were the linchpins of medieval society. They were more than just military strongholds. They were the centers of local administration, justice, and economic activity. Our fascination with castles endures. In movies, games, and even our dreams, they evoke a time of knights, sieges, and epic battles. But what secrets lie within their stone walls? How were these seemingly impregnable fortresses built? What techniques and strategies were employed to make them so formidable? We will delve into the very heart of castle construction, revealing the hidden ingenuity of medieval builders. The foundations of a castle were crucial. In a time before modern machinery, builders relied on raw strength, meticulous planning, and ingenious techniques. They had to contend with the limitations of available materials and the unpredictable nature of the terrain. The stability of the entire structure depended on the strength and durability of the foundation. The earliest castels often began as motte and bailey structures, earthworks topped with wooden defenses. These were relatively quick to construct, but offered limited protection against determined attackers. Later, stone became the material of choice, offering superior protection and longevity. But building on uneven terrain or marshy ground posed immense challenges, requiring careful planning and innovative solutions. Builders dug deep, laying massive stones, often without mortar initially, to create a stable base. This foundation had to bear the weight of towering walls, heavy towers, and withstand the relentless pounding of siege engines. They used techniques like layering stones, creating interlocking patterns, and carefully compacting the earth to ensure stability. The walls of a castell were its first line of defense. Thick, often several meters wide, they were designed to absorb the impact of projectiles, from simple stones to sophisticated siege weaponry. The materials used varied depending on the region, but often included locally sourced stone, brick, and even timber in some cases. Battlements provided cover for defenders, allowing them to fire arrows and drop stones on attackers while remaining protected. Arrow slits, carefully positioned openings in the walls, allowed archers to rain down arrows on attackers with deadly accuracy. Murder holes, openings above gateways, allowed defenders to drop stones or boiling liquids on those who attempted to breach the main entrance. Gatehouses, often fortified towers themselves, were the most vulnerable points. They were designed with multiple layers of defenses, including drawbridges, portcullises, and heavy gates. The tallest and strongest tower served as the last refuge during a siege and a strategic vantage point, offering commanding views of the surrounding countryside. Life within the castell was a microcosm of medieval society. It was a home, a fortress, and a center of administration. Lords, soldiers, servants, and artisans all lived within its walls, creating a complex and interconnected community. The castell was a place of constant activity, from the daily routines of the inhabitants to the preparations for potential conflict. The Great Hall served as a place for feasts and gatherings, where lords entertained guests and conducted business. The kitchens provided sustenance for the entire community, preparing meals for hundreds of people. Living conditions were often cramped and harsh, But within those walls, people found protection and purpose, forging a strong sense of community and shared identity. The ingenuity of medieval castell builders continues to inspire us today. The principles of defense, strategic placement, and the use of durable materials are still relevant in modern architecture and engineering. The lessons learned from castell construction have influenced the design of fortifications and buildings throughout history. Castells remain a staple of popular culture. Their imposing presence and rich history provide a compelling backdrop for stories of heroism, adventure, and intrigue. They represent a time of chivalry, conflict, and architectural innovation, captivating audiences with their timeless appeal. To truly experience the power and majesty of a castell, you must see them firsthand. Visit the ruins that stand as silent witnesses to a bygone era. Walk the ramparts, explore the towers, and imagine the lives lived within these formidable walls. These structures offer a tangible connection to the past, allowing us to step back in time and experience the medieval world. The secrets of castell construction reveal not just the ingenuity of medieval builders, but also the enduring power of these iconic structures, which continue to capture our imaginations. They are more than just stones and mortar. They are symbols of strength, resilience, and the enduring human spirit.